Are you a freelancer hairdresser or a mobile hairdresser and you have some questions about insurance for hairdressers? So yeah, stay tuned, this video is for you. Hi everyone, I'm Pedro, aka Pedro Plastic. I'm ambassador for Booksy. I also work behind the chair as a freelancer hairdresser in London. There's a few factors that you need to consider before you start being a freelancer. One is insurance. So you need to be 100% covered because we never know what can happen. As great professionals as we can be, there's always like a big chance of something happens, right? It's not in our hands. So there's a few factors you need to follow about your insurance. If you're a salon owner, you need to have insurance that covers the building. So that will happen in case a client have an accident. Imagine in a worst scenario that your client just step in at the salon and the lights just fall on their head. So that's the building insurance. That insurance is designed to cover this kind of accidents, all right? So as a freelancer hairdresser, you need to have an insurance that covers what you do directly to your client. For example, if you cut your client or if you burn your client or if something goes wrong with the color, you need to be covered as a freelancer hairdresser because that was something that was between you and your customer. Just make sure that the tools I work with are in great shape. So just change your tools once in a while, once in a few years, as soon as the warranty ends. So you're covered by the brand if something happens. But it's always good to have like great tools and professional tools. You know, you don't want your hair dryer to explode or your straighteners or your scissor to jump on your client. So that's some factors that we need to consider when you do one-to-one sessions with our clients. As a freelancer hairdresser, it's not necessarily needed that you need to work in one single place. So you can do session work, or you can do mobile hairdressing, or you can play around. You can work whatever you want, right? That's why you decide to be a freelancer. And an insurance will cover you on the way to work as well. So if something happens to you, an accident, you're gonna be covered by an insurance. It's always better to be protected by a good company. Just search on Google which one will be the best for you and make sure you start your insurance from the day one you start freelancing. If something happened because the product was not well manufactured, so you need to contact the brand directly and your insurance company. So these brands, they have their insurance companies to deal with these situations, and your insurance company will represent you. So it's gonna be like a pyramid. Your client, the product insurance company, your insurance company, and they will contact each other. The same happens if something goes wrong with your hands on it. Like if you make any mistake, your insurance will make sure to deal everything directly with your client. So we don't need to get involved. But let's try to avoid that as much as possible. So for example, if you're a colorist, just make sure you do a patch test on every single client prior a color appointment. So for example, every time I have a new customer trying to book in or a client that is not that often to coming to visit me for a hair color, I always book a consultation and a skin test. Skin test is basically a drop of color, drop of peroxide in the back of the ear, in the back or in the arm. So just leave it on for at least an hour, check how they react to the color, and then after 48 hours, you can make an appointment. If you're a freelancer hairdresser, it doesn't mean that you're alone. So just be in touch with the community. The dressing community is huge. So make sure you contact with people, just make questions, just check like everyone's experiences, and just make sure you do your good research. So don't forget to protect yourself and to protect your clients. Thanks for watching this video. Follow Booksy UK on Instagram, also on YouTube, and follow me on Instagram. I'm Pedro_Plastic.